Hello, Taurus. I'm doing a reading called Cleanse, Detox, or Purge. The purpose is to help you identify an area in which you may want to do some spring cleaning. That way, you can go into this new cycle fresh, renewed, and ready to go. Please excuse, I've got allergies, so my sinuses are acting a fool. So let's jump into it. I've got the Rider-Waite and several different oracle decks that I will be listing below. All right. Also, if during the course of the reading I get an inspiration for a song or external reference, I will post that below as well. All right. Okay, Taurus. So what I have for you with the Rider-Waite is I have the Five of Swords in reverse. I have the Eight of Swords upright, and I have a special card. It's called the Untold Story card, and that's in reverse. So, as far as something that you need to cleanse, detox, or purge, I feel like it's important for you to figure out some type of mental manipulation that's been keeping you trapped and stuck in your mind space, partially because you're not getting a full truth about something. You're not getting all the information that you need. And that might be the manipulation itself. Lies by omission. So, like if a person doesn't actually say something that's untruthful, they can feel like they're justified in just not telling you, because as long as it's not brought up and nothing is said about it, then hey, I'm not in the wrong, right? I didn't do anything wrong. You didn't ask about it, so we didn't have a conversation, so it's all good. But with this Eight of Swords, I feel like it's not all good for you, because this is a person who is trapped in a prison within their own mind. And I feel like the bars are made up of all the unanswered questions that you have swirling in your head. Another way that this could be coming through, Taurus, is that, it could be you needing to tell the truth about something that you've been holding in. So this would be a purge of information, because you're becoming trapped in your own falsehoods. So you may have told a story, spun a web, and you may have been saying it because you were trying to, get out of a situation. I'm seeing that it could have been to cause a little bit of confusion, just being honest, because you were trying to save yourself, and we've all been in situations like that, and I feel like you just got caught up in something. You had to build thing on top of thing, and so now you're trapped in your mind because you are not you're not comfortable. You don't feel like your conscience is clean, because I feel like you've already gotten away with it. I feel like, these people on this Five of Swords, they've already walked away in defeat. But with this, I feel like you're the one that's trapped in your mind. So that might be what you need to purge so that you can move forward, because I feel like the victory wasn't as sweet as you thought it might be once you got away. And I think that, sometimes we have to take an L so that we can have peace. And the victory comes in having the peace. You might lose something, you might have a consequence, but once you kind of go through that and experience that lesson, you can move forward into a new cycle, refreshed, smarter, more mature for having had that experience. And then you know what not to do next time. Sometimes if we get away with stuff like that, particularly if it caused harm to others, it could be something that can haunt us and just follow us. And then you're taking that energy into anything that you try to create this new, into any new situation. And, it's not fun. So let's get a few more cards and see what wants to build upon that. I feel like the Angels of Abundance might be good here. Oops, that's a lot trying to come out. All right, we have Organize for Success. Partnership. And then under the deck, Unlimited Ideas. Okay. So Taurus, I feel like this may be taking place in some sort of partnership with someone. And I just got done doing a reading for Cancer, and it looks very similar with this Unlimited Ideas. If you get a chance, maybe go check that out. You might find some stuff that resonates with you, but it looks like, this could be taking place in a partnership. It could be that somebody had an idea, just honestly, that was taken. It could be that you had an idea that was taken, and you need to detox your friendships from people who take from you. Like I said, go check out the Cancer reading because that was very similar. This, though, this is coming through to me like someone, like this is your energy, or it could be the energy of someone else has taken an idea and is needing to tell the truth that they've done that, and that they're needing to absolve themselves of it because they feel like it was supposed to be a partnership to where both people were able to get a win. And I feel like at some level maybe you were able to take advantage of the situation. This is kind of, I don't want to give this message, but I will because it's here and because it's really correlating with the Cancer. I'll go ahead. If this is not for you, this is not for you. Please keep in mind, not all of these messages are going to be for you because there's so many Tauruses. Taurus, I wonder if I would say Tauri. So this may not be for you, but just, the way that this is coming across is this is a person who has taken an idea from somebody else and is feeling guilty because it was supposed to be a partnership that was supposed to lead to success for both. But I feel like this energy of this Taurus has taken this and it has benefited and prospered from it. But they're feeling guilty now because even though they're on top, this could be in a corporate environment, it could be at a workplace, I'm feeling like this could be a workplace situation where you had a coworker, someone that you were working with, and maybe you took credit for something that you probably shouldn't have taken the full credit for, and you benefited greatly, and this person lost out big time. But maybe not everybody knows the backstory to it, and you've already ascended to your position of prestige or whatever it was you were trying to get, but now this is kind of haunting you. All right. And this is something you want to get off of your chest because it's holding you back from feeling good about the things that you're going into or that you would like to go into in the future. Let's do a Wisdom Oracle. Okay, I got a change in the wind. Okay. Between worlds and time for a nap. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you might be wanting to take a break. Maybe you've been working really hard and doing this for a long time and things are changing. Things are changing all over the place and you're kind of in between situations. You could be in between roles, you could be in between projects or jobs or something, and you're wanting to take a break. I feel like you're wanting to step back or step away from something, but I feel like this is still not sitting right with you. It could even be that you want to step back from this thing because, initially it was you and another person and we're working together to do this. But because you were able to take, ownership of this, um, it's become maybe too much for you. You need that partnership, but because this other person was kind of like screwed over a bit, they may not be there to help you, and they were the source, I feel like, of the idea. Not to say that you didn't have a role to play or that you didn't have an integral role in bringing this to fruition, but that this person really was kind of the fuel for it, and you kind of both kept the fire going. But with you, I mean, maybe it's just that you're a natural leader, and this person just is more about working as a team, and they're not in that energy of, um, that corporate Shark Tank kind of energy. And it could just be that. It could be a cultural thing from where you are. But I'm feeling like the energy in which you were acting in order to get where you were is not, you've had some time to reflect, and in using wisdom and, some type of like empathy, or, things have changed. Something has changed in this situation to make you kind of look back on that and reflect on if that was the best action to take, and if it's something that you could be proud of. And I feel like you're not really proud of it, and that's why there's some of this energy coming up. Okay, we have transformation, miracles, expect the wonders to emerge, and expand your horizons. Okay. All right. So I feel like, you might be in between. Like we said, you're moving into uh, a new arena. Maybe you've gotten lots of opportunity afforded to you because of this. And, it could be a promotion, a job advance, a pay raise, something. I feel like it's good things, but I feel like as you ascend and you keep moving up, I don't feel like this person went with you. I feel like they kind of got, left behind. You're having to, or maybe you got picked for something, that happens too. It's almost like when you have like a girl band or something, and you've got all these talented people, but there's always that one that gets picked over everyone else. And it's not that everybody isn't talented, it's just this one person stands out more based on, from a more superficial level of how we see things, we tend to judge things. We can see it in a way that we don't recognize the backbone of things. And it could be that, this person, they were writing the songs and, doing all that, and, they're the ones that were fueling everything. But maybe you sing more loudly, or your voice is a little bit better, or you have more stage presence, and so you're able to kind of take, the forefront in this. But as you keep going up, I feel like you're just taking some time to reflect on how you got where you are, and thinking of, the hard work that you put in, because this is not to uh, throw shade at you and act as if you just didn't do anything either to get where you are. But I feel like you are doing your own self reflection and feeling a little bit of a way about the fact that, maybe there are some people that you left behind that really should be where you are right now with you, celebrating with you, and they weren't able to come along. Whether it's because you actively blocked them, or because there just wasn't the room, the space wasn't created, and it was like you had to pick one or two people. Sometimes that happens too, and you were that person. So it could be that. Let's do a mermaid's card. Okay, I've got waves of prosperity. Okay, yeah, this is lots of prosperity and opportunities. Ready, set, go. And friendship. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like, as negative Nancy as this sounds, this reading kind of sounds like, I feel bad. Like, if you're still listening to this, like, it's kind of like berating a person for, pulling who is that computer person that took over, stole the ideas from their friends and then became like the multimillionaire. Was it Bill Gates? I don't know if it was Bill Gates or was it Steve Jobs. Might have been Bill Gates. Whoever it was, it's like one of those situations where it's like you had people working together for a startup with this new innovative idea, and then it was like the one person that kind of took over and kind of screwed people over a little bit. or just ran a little bit faster and harder and knew how to finesse the situation, and they just took off at a meteoric pace and nobody could keep up, you know. But what these cards are telling me is that this is not happening for no reason. Like, you're not just having this feeling because it's here to make you just feel guilty. I feel like it's coming back around because you have an opportunity to make things right. I feel like in this transition that you're doing, this shift that you're making, you have an opportunity to go back to this person and try to, maybe you won't be the best of friends, but connect with this person, reconnect with this person, and find a way to include them in this new shift, this new horizon that you're moving into. I feel like you have been afforded an opportunity to create a space that may not have been there before, to where this person can come in or come back in and help you. And you'll have a twofold thing. One, you'll feel a little bit better about trying to right a wrong from the past. Two, this will help you to meet the challenges that are going to be meeting you, because you will have some raw talent. You will have an innovator, somebody that can really help make this work and take it even further. Okay, so it looks like a door of opportunity has been opened to, you know, to do a little course correction. All right, and take that as a lesson learned. I feel like you know that it was wrong and you want to do something, and you have an opportunity to change it because a change has happened. You can get a little rest, give somebody an opportunity to come up a little bit and organize yourself for success. I feel like you'll be successful. You'll be more successful working with this person than continuing at what you're doing the way in which you're doing it. Okay. I just Sacred Rebel. Let's just do one. Ooh, that fell out. Ooh, yes. All right. Yeah, I got the Releasing Allegiances. I was thinking about this card. I had a feeling this was going to come out. And Listening for Truth. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like if you're working with someone currently that it's not working out with, or maybe you replace this person, I'm picking that up. You could have replaced this person with somebody else. I think that if you are able to reconnect with this person and, you know, just tell the truth, and recognize that they had a key role in this situation, that you can work together to, in this new vista that you're going into, um, create some wonderful things. And I think that could be a really positive thing for you. Um, I will say that, like, regardless of what you choose to do, I feel like you'll meet with success. But I feel like you'll have greater success and you'll feel better if you do it this way. Okay. I'm feeling like this is in a work situation, particularly. This is very much workplace energy. Um, and if you go listen to the Cancer reading, that might be the other person. You can get some ideas about that. The Little Red Hen was the theme in that. If you're familiar with that, then you will know. You'll have some idea about what that reading looked like. So, with the Peace Oracle, we have abundance, we have gratitude, and contribution. So, regardless of how this reading sounds, this reading for me is all about being grateful for blessings on blessings on blessings that you have coming in, great abundance coming in, and being given an opportunity. And actually, it's a mercy from the universe, really and truly, because it blocks karma, to really acknowledge the contribution of others, in a way that allows you to move into even greater abundance, because you will connect or reconnect your energy with people who rightfully deserve to partake in the abundance in which you are coming into. And in doing so, they will receive some abundance and you will receive abundance, and your heart will be a little less heavy, and you will prosper even more. All right. So, Taurus, that's what I have for you. Thank you for joining me on this video, on this channel where we are dazed but we are not confused. I hope that was helpful for you. Stay blessed and not stressed, and I will see you on the next video. All right. Bye bye.